With the 7th overall pick, the Chicago Bulls
Coby White
selected that kid, Coby White, the freshman out of North Carolina. He's joining the Chicago Bulls, and this is pretty interesting. He scored more points as a freshman than Michael Jordan did during his freshman campaign in North Carolina. We'll break down this pick on the other side. You're watching CBS Sports HQ, draft coverage presented by Jeep.
Coby White was probably the most entertaining non-Zion player to watch in college basketball last season. Got a chance to sit down with him, with Roy Williams. He's got an inspiring story. You know, lost his father to cancer before he even got to North Carolina. Roy Williams entrusted more with Coby White than he did with most guards over the years. Roy also told me he was the second fastest point guard he ever had, only behind Ty Lawson there, and he was given even more of a green light than Roy Williams was expecting to. But this was my pick to the Bulls from the start for the past few months. I think this is a really, really good fit. Good combo guard, good size. You stand next to Coby White, he is big. He's got legitimate NBA size. I think he'll prove to be an effective player immediately. I agree with GP in terms of who was available right here. I give it an 8. And just for the record here, 1 through 7. These were the 7.
100%.
These were the 7, and now it's about to get interesting.
Basically, everybody had these 7 players going 1 through 7 in some order. We could argue Culver over Hunter or White over Garland, but it was these 7 players supposed to go 1 through 7 in some order. This, I think, is really where the draft starts.
And Coby White wears pink sneakers in honor of his father. Avery Johnson, I know you like this point guard in Coby White, and now he's headed to the Chicago Bulls. How about this pick for Chicago?
Love this pick for Chicago. This is a bigger version of Derrick Rose. Coby has great size. It has the speed of a guy in the past that not a lot of people might remember, Kevin Johnson from the Phoenix Suns, a guy who was really fast with the basketball. So combine Kevin Johnson type speed, Derrick Rose type of physicality. This is a great pick for the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls, you know, they need some help in the backcourt. I know Chris Dunn is there, but there's a need to provide legitimate starting point guard help for the Chicago Bulls, and I think this is going to help them hit the reset button.
Reed Forgrave, you heard Avery Johnson there mention Kevin Johnson. I remember Kevin Johnson. I watched him play, but I also used him in NBA Jam with Charles Barkley, and I dominated against the computer, of course. I wasn't playing a bunch of people or whatever. But you like the comp here, Coby White in the pick?
Yeah, I mean, I like the pick. I think of Kevin Johnson as the mayor of Sacramento, so maybe I'm just a weirdo. Pay attention to too much politics. I'm not in love with Coby White as much as a lot of people, but I certainly see where that love comes from. I mean, he is a scoring point guard. He was electric, like Matt Norlander said. So much fun to watch when he was at UNC. I do have concerns about the size. Like, some people are 6'5" and play like they're 6'8". Some people are 6'5" and play like they're 6'2". And I think Coby White might be the latter, that he plays a little bit shorter because he has somewhat short arms and just his style of play. He has a low release point. But the Bulls, they got an electric player and they needed a point guard, so this absolutely fills a need.